In this video, I am breaking down all the steps that I personally used in one sales call to close the deal on call itself. So hi guys, this is Nilesh Jain, and in this video I am sharing with you on how you can close the deal on call itself. So if you are watching me for the first ever time, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. So let's get started with this particular video, and I am sharing with you on how you can close the deal on call itself. So for that, number one point is there's 6 points that I am going to share with you. Number one is listen carefully. So particularly a recent call that I did with one of my client, what I did is I listened him carefully. Like he mentioned each and everything about himself. He is talking about his backstory. I just listening him carefully, like what he is sharing, where did he invest in the past, what kind of challenges he is facing, what actually he is looking for, what things he want to improve, where he is facing challenges, and each and everything about the particular customer. And what I did, I listened him carefully. The second thing, what I did is note down everything. So many times, people what they do is, even though I did a mistake at initial days of my journey, like I just try to listen it, but don't try to note it on notepad or in my notebook. And this is biggest mistake that everyone's do, including me in my initial days. Like whenever I started my journey, right? So what I did is I wrote each and every point by like what he is mentioning. He mentioning like I am in the part of two coaches. I write it down. I want to learn this thing X Y Z. I write it down. Number three is I'm facing challenges to connect with people on call. I write it down. I'm facing challenges to overcome from the camera to come in front of camera. I write it down. Each and everything what he mentioned, I write it down in a proper way. That's what matters the most, because might be sometime call will go for 1 hour 45 minutes and you forgot what the particular person is mentioned you. So it is much easy for you to write it down in a notebook, in your notepad, whatever the tool you are using. Remember to you don't have to be remind your brain, like just each and everything, don't consume each and everything in your mind, just write it down on notebook. So this is the biggest and most important thing you have to do. Number three is guide them. Once I listen him carefully, once I write it down each and everything about himself, about what he is doing, where he is in his journey. What I did is I guide him in the right direction. Like you have to do this, you have to take do work on this part, you have to do X, Y, Z, whatever the things. Guide him or her on the right direction. If you feel that I can help you or we can help you, just tell him. But if you feel I'm not able to help you, so just guide him. And even though you can have to guide him or her in the particular right direction, so you build your authority and trust on the next level, right? Then what you have to do is remind them their pain point. On the second point, on the first point, they sharing each and everything about you, about themselves. So you have to remind them again, like you already have everything in your notebook, in your notepad. Now what is you have to do is you just have to remind them their pain point. Like yes, this is something that you have to do. This is something we have for you, and you just have to do this thing XYZ. That's what matters the most, right? So remind them that pain point and tell them like now what you have to do is tell them, I think we can help you. I think we have something special for you. Would you like to know? This is what you have to do. Would you like to know? Ask them. Would you like to know? That is where the magic is. That's where the magic happens. Again, what's the next step? I am breaking down all the points from particular sales call that I did. I'm not sharing the sales call here, but yes, I'm breaking down the in the pointers. Next is write all the things they want on the white screen. So this particular call I did on the Zoom screen. So what I did is I just open the Zoom whiteboard. If you are using anything else, you can open the visual document or whatever the tools document, Google presentation, whatever you want to open. But type in front of them like you want this, you want that, you want this X, Y, Z, N, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the things they are looking for. So that particular customer is telling me 1 to 10 things he want to improve. 10 things he mentioned like lead generation, fear of confidence, talking with people, fear of talking with people on sales call, public speaking, a camera fear, camera shyness, then what he mentioned, so many things, around 10 things he mentioned, and write it down. I write all the 10 things on my whiteboard, on my screen. That's where magic happened. That's where he remind that yes, I want to improve, I want to improve on what XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. That's what matters the most. And then I tell him like this is the price point, this is the offer, and this is the offer, and we are working together for that particular of time. Now what next? Wow, that's great. Particular client told me now that is super awesome, and I'm ready to work with you. Now, what is the next step? I asked him like how you are going to pay me. You have to ask him like how X or Y person is going to pay you. If you are not going to ask, they are not ready to share with you. So yeah, set the price as 6 point. I already mentioned. I forgot to share the point on the screen, but yes, that's what you have to do. Clear? So this is what matters the most. And this is if you implement all the 6 or 7 point. 7th point is ask them for the price, and I don't have a bill right now. So 7th point is ask them for the price. That's it. You all have to do is the 6 or 7 steps. You have to follow the 7 steps to close the particular client on the call itself. So that's it from my end, and I hope you get value from this particular video. And if you are someone who is struggling in your online business, in your coaching business, in your internet marketing business, and if you still didn't take the birthday special offer, this birthday special offer is going for a bit more days. Then we close the seats because we have so many spots who and so many leads are there. So don't miss the chance. This is for you. This is not for me. This is for you, for your transformation. So definitely you can be a part of it. Just drop hashtag OMG if you want to be a part of this coaching program. Till then, Nilesh is signing off. You can find the link of the in the description about this birthday special offer. Bye bye.